I just did my 15 minutes of handstand routine, and I'll tell you, I am not, not good. I've, it's, I don't know, just I'm not a handstand guy. Uh, I'm getting better, but I am not good. Okay, so here's an example, or here's me in my best attempt. Let's see if I can get this to show up here. Uh, let's see. Let's go. I'm going to show you where I'm at with this. I kind of I did a little demo. I mean, you probably saw me do it yesterday. I'm trying to get over my nervousness of being upside down. I don't know why I get so nervous. Actually, it's not so bad right now because I feel controlled, right? As I'm doing it right now, I feel like I'm kind of in control of my being upside down, but I'm also not doing a handstand. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get a view here. I try to find, get this thing up. Turn on my chat. And then, let's see if I can get. All right, so where is it? Where is it? It's not showing up. Okay, that didn't work. Well, maybe I can't get this on right now. I don't want to mess with it too much, but um, all right, so you can kind of see where I'm at with this. It's not particularly fantastic. I'm trying to get myself to the point where I can get up and just get myself vertical because it's getting in that vertical position that's really been difficult for me. Uh, so even when I was doing pike stands on the box before, I was really never getting all that straight. And you can see even here, I don't get my head and my shoulders lined up. So I'm trying to get in that position where my head and my shoulders line up, and I'm failing. Even here, I felt like I was straight, but you could see that I am way over on my shoulders, and I keep trying to get further and further back to try to line up, and I'm just not. And that's a huge hindrance to my ability to even do a handstand. If I can't get in a lined up position where my shoulders stay crossed. So yeah, it's probably that. It's a fear of falling backwards. But even so, I have the window there or the door there to help prevent me from falling backwards. But you can see, like, you see the images of this guy up here in the small pic. I don't even know what is that showing. Um, do I have this on here twice? Why do I even have this on here? Is that just my screen? Oh, that must just be my screen share. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. So ultimately, yeah, I've got some work to do there. I keep wanting to do more, and so I'm gonna try to kind of keep doing that over the course of the next day or two or whatever. I just keep doing it. You're supposed to do it for 15 minutes. I'm hoping I gotta figure out a way just to be even my pike has to become a better pike. Um, I I won't be able to balance myself on my hands if I can't line up my shoulders and my back together. So I just got to keep practicing. It's going to be one of those things. And I don't even know that it's a matter of strength. I watched a little demo video. So you see him doing it here. This guy, I mean, he walks around on his hands like they're his feet. So, I mean, you're watching him. He just kind of kicks up. It's nice and cash. He goes up. He's holding himself there for 15, 20 seconds, whatever it is. He just goes up. His falling down. He's just demoing. I mean, he could like stand up there all day long. So he's going up. He's moving his legs around freely. He barely even fluctuates. So So he's just showing an example, where you can do a mat on the floor, on the ground. So, yeah, I got some work to do. Anyway, so that was my 15 minutes. I did all that while I was setting up. I'd take a short break, set up a little bit, come back, and get back to work on my stuff here. So let's go ahead and start the rest of this. Should go pretty quickly, or because you can see here, you probably can't. It's so tiny. I guess it depends on how big you make your screen. But oh, I got to turn off this thing here. Let's see. Open up this guy. Now, I do have slight shoulder problems. I say slight in that it hurts. But it doesn't hurt when I'm doing like the the pike and the press, but certain actions kind of hurt. Um, so I, but in general, at least for now, at least at this stage of shoulder degradation, um, once I warm up, I pretty much have full motion of my shoulder. It doesn't hurt. But it's like later on when I start getting stiff or whatever, from um, resting, it will. Where is my start workout button? Here. Oh, there it is. Okay. We are on 5:10. Did my handstand work. Now we're going to do typewriter pull-up. Okay, so this is one that I won't be able to do. They have regular pull-up, which is easier, and then I only have to do 3 sets of typewriter pull-up. Um, the typewriter pull-up is what you see him going all the way up and out. I won't be able to do that because my my bar here is not that tall or wide. I'm sorry. Okay, I got to move some stuff again. It's a little too much junk in the way. Got to move my. I've been trying to video my efforts. so that I can review, and it might be an interesting little montage if I ever learn how to do a standing handstand correctly. As long as my montage isn't fail, fail, fail all the way through, hopefully I'll get there. Um, let's push that out of the way. Okay, so you can see my bar only goes this wide. If I was to do a full-on archer pull-up, it would have to be at least this wide, right? This wide. And I can't. So I'm about 6, 8 inches short of being able to do a full archer pull-up because I need to be able to go up. So all I can do is move as far left or far right as my bar will let me go. These don't get in the way because I have them pretty much on the arch. I just push them out. So it's not a big deal. But I do want my gloves. And you don't do very many of these. These are archer pull-ups are of course the hardest of all the bunch, and he makes them look super simple. He just cruises back and forth, just does as many as he needs to. It's supposed to be able to do 3 to 8. I could probably do 3 to 8. I mean, I can pull up. It's the moving back and forth bit, and it's all slow, right? Because you're doing them. And you ask why I keep walking back to the screen. It's because I want to look at the details. Okay, so it's a 4 count. So it's come up as fast as you can. Just pull yourself up, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, with the 4 down being a 1 count. So basically, don't drop yourself down, is all it's saying. Just be in control. A 1, anytime they use a 1 instead of an X, means don't. It's not meant to be a power action or a fast action. It's just meant to be, just do it in control. It's a normal speed. Don't try to slow down. Don't try to speed up. That kind of thing. Okay. Let's do this thing. 3 to 8. And then I got to do regular pull-ups. So, and I'm stalling. What is that? 3? 4? I don't know. I actually felt like I was losing it. It's grip that loses it most for me. My hands start to just lose it. I think I did 3. I want to say I did 4. I'm going to say 4. What was? My pull-ups? I wish I could do it. Oh, okay, good. Thanks. Thanks for the official count. So how long is my break on this? It says 3 minutes. Um, I should probably, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set this right now. Go here. 3 minutes. I'm not going to do 3 minutes. I'm going to do 2 minutes. Now I logged a set early, but that's fine. I'll do 2 minutes. It's been about a minute since I started the last one anyway. Oh, that camera is way not good. How's that? That's a better. So he does say do 3 minutes. It's probably for a good reason. These get pretty hard. So it's about like I could probably have gone for a fifth, but I probably wouldn't have been nearly as high as I needed to. I would have started to drop my wrist would have been gripped. Now it says you're supposed to be doing it at 8 difficulty, so that's about where I was. I think if I would have went for 5, I'd been pushing it up to the 10 difficulty, like I'd have been at the very tip of my ability. Uh, but ultimately, I would like to be able to do the full 8 or more of this action before this what do you call it, section, this advanced program ends. Well, you gotta be watching pretty closely. Uh, I have to worry about counting some, or I won't know what I'm doing. I won't know when to stop. Well, I could say when I cancel, but at least I know that you got me covered, man, for my miscounting. All right, time's up. 2 minutes, close enough to 3. Let's get going here. Four? Go 4. That was my second set, unfortunately. So, yeah. We'll just say I was going to mark it, let it count the full 2 there. So, 4. Thanks. Hey, where's my drink at? I put it down here somewhere. Oh. I do find that I didn't do a warm-up, but that handstand practice seemed to warm me up pretty good. Gets a lot of muscles activated. So now I only have to do 3 sets of these, so this next set is the last set, and then I do pull-ups. So it's not like I'm going, like I'm done with pull-ups. It's just I don't have to do the typewriter ones. Oh, on the backs, on the back. Yeah, it's interesting because I was watching. Watch the way this guy does them. See, he actually kicks his legs, or he actually bends his body when he goes that way. See how he like, and I think that's partly because of the way he's doing the straight arm. I don't think since I can't do the straight arm on my bar, that might be why I don't do that. 'Cause I don't know that pulling myself such a short distance I would even be able to. I do like that he. I don't know. I don't know if it would matter. Maybe I could try it on this last one, but I don't even know if it's practical. Um, when my arm only, I'm not doing the full straight. Because see, I think that's why. Because he's doing the straight, and just straightening out my arm here makes me turn. Okay, when I'm like this, it's not a natural thing to turn because my arm's not out that far. So, but when you do this, it forces your body to turn. So that's probably why. Uh, you know what? I think my thing here is on the wrong. Yep, wrong internet. I can tell because it's lagging a lot. All right, so my time, well, my 2 minutes on here is up, but I'm going to go over there in a minute. Let's see here, get my 3rd set in. Come on, get your connection going. Come on. All right, that should connect. Let's go do another one. Let's see if I could do 3 more, 4 more. Definitely feeling myself tightening up a bit here. I tried to get that last one in there, but I kind of lost it. Yeah, that's that's about what I thought. Uh, it was a week 5, but I'll take a week 5 right now, and maybe it'll be a stronger 5 next time. Okay. So now my break is supposed to be 3 minutes on this again, and I do regular pull-ups. Now these ones are 2 count down. So pull up 1, 2, pull up 1, 2. I should be able to do more, but then I just did what 9 weird pull-ups, which already kind of starts using up that pull-up muscle. I should be able to do 10 to 15. The 2 count down really mess. If I was just going down, up, I could do maybe 20. Uh, but that's slowly coming down a bit. Probably better for the muscles and the shoulders and whatever, but it's also burns a little bit more juice. And overall for me, I think the biggest problem isn't even the pull up, it's the grip that comes with it. Holding my 185 pounds of weight is slowly wearing out my grip. So try to stretch out the muscles, loosen them up. Hey, I didn't even turn on. I put my heart strap on and didn't even turn on the monitor. There we go. See my heart rate. I don't think that's right. Really? It's only 70? Eh, maybe. I guess. I'm breathing harder, but it's because I'm just getting going. And it's kind of like when you first start off, you're a little bit more tired, a little bit more winded, but then as you keep going, the second wind kicks in and you're fine for any low efforts. You don't get as tired, but all right, so my 2 minutes is up on that. Let's go get myself set. It's supposed to be a 3-minute break, but I tend to stall a lot in between. That's why I have to get going here. It's always pretty close to 3 by the time I'm started. All right. An easy, is it 3 to 8 even? Or is it 8 to 15? It's 8 to 15, so I gotta do at least 8. See how my hands are barely holding on. My hands are at full extension there. I did 9-ish. Regular pull up. Do I even have regular pull it up? Oh, yeah, there it is. 9. Now, in the past, when I think I only have 2-minute break on this one. Oops. Okay, so I got a shorter break. I only get to do 2. Now the last few times I've done just these, I'm usually averaging 10, 11. But the typewriter pull up kind of burned a lot of juice. So So in all, let's see, I will have done how many pull-ups? If I did 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. And then if I do, how many sets? I think I'll only do 2 sets of these, right? Yeah, only 2 sets. So come on, Ken. You gotta do at least 8. If I could do 9, I do 30. At least I get 30 pull-ups in, even though a couple of them are not normal pull-ups. All right, 2 minutes is up. Let's go. Nine? Was that 9 or 8? I would go with 9. Or actually, I probably should just mark 8. I don't remember for sure. Blah. Yeah. All right. Well, at least it was the minimum. I guess I do the minimum. God, I'm on the wrong side of these things. I gotta do more pull-ups. I should be closing in on the max for these. All right, body row. 3 sets. Oh, 1 set of body row. Wow. Okay. But to be fair, this is more pulling. So I say it's only 1 set, but it's still more pulling. So the grip is gonna be challenged, and the back is still getting hit. So it's gonna be a work here. Ten. Uh, 20. Uh, 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 uh. I think I did 27. I probably had a couple more, but I don't think I was doing 8. Oh, I was supposed to do 10. 27. Okay, I could probably done a couple more, I guess. I thought I was only doing 8 effort on these. I didn't realize these were all going up in effort. 8, 9, 10. The last one was supposed to be like max effort. So I was close. Only had a couple more in me, but I didn't realize I was supposed to go more. Gotta pay attention to what my inverted row, where's that? There you go. All right, so inverted row. I think 27. That's weird. That one's not showing the number I did. Because I did 3 sets of that one, and that one doesn't show anything. It's even though I did 2 sets of it. Weird. Huh. Oh well. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing, archer push-ups. 3 to 8. Now this is one I can typically do more than the amount. I'm gonna do them on the. I like doing archers on the rings. And you know, one thing I haven't done is try to do pull-ups on the rings. Might allow me to do a full archer but it would be shorter. So I'd have to keep my legs up when I do this. It's not quite all the way to the ground, but it's pretty dang close. If I go all the way, my fingers will hit the ground. See, like, I'm only an inch or so off the ground. And if I drop it another notch, my hands will be dragging on the ground. I don't like that. I'd have to keep my fingers up. I don't know if that's going to work. I think this actually hits the ground. Yeah. All right, let's try it. I like to be lower than higher if I can, but I usually just do it at that number. But my fingers, I don't like them dragging on the carpet. All right. Oh yeah, see, once I fully extend this, my hand is basically on the ground. It's like I could grab the floor. I don't know if this is gonna work. I guess I can try it. I don't know if I like that though. Yeah, but then I can't. Yeah, I don't like it. I can't. It's too weird. I can't pull my arms back far enough to avoid the shoulder pain. I need to have my hands kind of back here when I'm doing it, so my shoulder doesn't ache. I think I have to do 3 sets of these, right? 3 to 8, 3 sets, yeah. Okay. But get started. I know it's been more than 3 minutes. Sixteen is 8. All right. Oh. hopefully I can finish my court today. Let's get this out of the way. Is that too low? Nah, that'll be all right. Once I'm actually down there doing the work. I gotta work on my shoulder position for handstands. All right. That one's that one's a tough one, really. I mean, right. So 16 is 8 because you have to, since you're doing each arm, you count each arm. So it's, I just count to 16 and split it, or double it, or halve it, whatever you call it. Double, not double it. You don't call it double it. That would be nice. Do 16, get credit for 32. You could do that if you only count to 8. Sometimes I do that. I just feel like I count 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1. Then you could count. Such big numbers, huh? I know. If I lose track counting to 4, so I can't really say much. It's like, what is, it's sad that I can't focus enough to count to 4 and get it right. I mean, I was mostly right. Think about it. I lose, if I can't count to 20, how am I, or if I can't count to 4, how am I supposed to count to 20? No wonder I miscount all the time. You should, I posted a video once. My legs, do they flex? They don't flex much like, they don't flex, not like, it's nothing like a, bodybuilder. I have, I have only moderate tone on my legs. I'm one of those people that has I have what I would call a fit body, not an athletic or a muscle or a, what do you call it, bodybuilder. Not athletic, not bodybuilder, just fit. It's like it's adequately healthy looking. Okay, so that's my third set of 3. So here we go. I try to get up on my toes on this, so if I put more weight on my upper body, that's the goal. Last set, decided to push a little further. Always try to push harder if I can. I think I did 10 that time. Man, it's been 6 months since I've done archers at 10, at least. Wow. To be honest, now that I think about it, I don't know that I've ever done 10 with archers. Oh, really? 22? Did I go over? I thought I only got to 20. It could be. I do tend to lose track. On the upside, your body gets credit for whatever you did, not what you counted. So your body's gonna, your body did what you did, not what you counted. So if I overcount or undercount, doesn't matter really. It's just a way to roughly track it. Give me something to shoot for. All right, so that was 3. Let's go do some dips. Now I only have to do 2 sets of dips at 8 to 15. That shouldn't be too bad, but again, I just did archers, which is very tricep-y. Push-ups in general, especially these kind, are very tricep centric, so the muscles get fatigued. But needless to say, I think I want to put my vest on. I tend to have pretty strong triceps, so I should be able to do 15. So my timer ended, but I think that was only, what, a 90-second timer? Now, between these sets, I only get 2 minutes. I only have to do 2 sets, though. I think I did 16. All right. Let's see how close I am in weight. Let's see, I said I weigh 205. Let's see how close that is. So now my scale says 213, but keep in mind my arms don't actually get lifted in this. Don't actually lift up in this. So it's a pretty good bet that my arms weigh at least 8 pounds between them. So I think that's a fair number. So 205 is probably pretty close. Because you don't really lift your arms. The arms are the lifter. They're the machine that's lifting the weight. All right, so I only got 1 set to do. timer just clicked, and that was 90 seconds. Took me a few seconds to walk over there and do it. Let's see if I could do 15 again. Well, I did 16 last time, but whoa, that got really hard. Whew. Rough. 60, 2, 5, 60. Whew. Yeah, it might be. It's kind of hard to guess when you're trying to remove weight. It's kind of like when I do a push-up. You're not doing your full body weight, right? Half your weight is on your feet, which aren't doing anything. But what I did do one time is I grabbed a scale, put it on a cement surface or a hard surface, and I put a board over it, put my hands on the board, and went down into the push-up position and held it. And it said I weighed 135, so it was about 3/4 of my body weight. Now, of course, as you raise your feet for like a decline, more and more weight ends up on your chest. So I add a little bit of extra weight. So it depends on what you're doing. So I do try to get as accurate as I can. Like the weight I put down for my inverted body row, I actually used a luggage scale to test resistance on the ring. So when I was pulling up, I could look at the luggage scale and see how much weight is on an arm, and then you double it for both arms. So, and then when I did archer, which actually is a lot harder, you put a lot more weight on one arm, then that's a different number. So you're making adjustments each time, but at least gives me an idea of what I'm actually lifting, so that when I go to the gym, hey Crossbow, you do that. Have a good one. Have a good day. Anyway, so when you go to the gym, you're able to kind of balance out the amount of weight that you're doing there. So like if you're doing 2,560 pounds at home, you should be able to do 165 pounds of weight at the gym, because it should be pretty close to the same. All right, I'll take a look afterwards. Okay, so this is I did body row, I did archer push-ups, I did dips. Now we're just doing good old-fashioned, regular, everyday ground push-ups. No archer. Really testing the triceps out though, man. 15 to 25. Let's see if I can count that high. Straight push-ups. Yeah, let's fix the camera. I'll be a little off here. Oh, my triceps are dead. 25 is usually not that hard, but I only got to 20. Uh, those are the ones that did me in, man. Oh, yeah, those did me in hardcore. Okay. Do I have? Here we go. Wow. I only did 20. And that was an effort of 10. I was supposed to do an effort of 10, and I did, and that was it for me, man. All right, so I got 3 exercises left. Only 2-minute breaks. And these are legs. Oh, pistol squats. Okay. Pistol squats are definitely a mental effort. All right, let's set up the my pistol squat machine here. No, my bench, in other words. All right, so when I do pistol squats, I try to go down to where I touch the bench. Now, obviously, if I got good, if I were to got, if I got good, if I were to get good enough, why does got and get sound weird to me? Uh, if I were to improve enough, uh, I'd be able to go down to where my butt touched, like right around here. Right now, we're talking about here, which is lower than here, but not as low as I wish I was. This is really not a great place to put this, to be honest. This camera just doesn't go back very far. My first few are usually pretty terrible because it takes me a while for my body to, I don't know, prep, gear, come to life. What I like to do sometimes is just do a regular squat for a few, just to wake up the muscles. Because going down to do a squat, or a deep squat like a pistol squat, really wakes up, really engages the muscles, and sometimes those first few are really hard to do. Okay, I don't want to use up too much juice on those. I still have not gotten a full pistol squat. I've been doing these things since the beginning, although I have improved quite a bit. When I first started, I couldn't do the 30 inch on that, which is the low, or the 20 inch on that, which is the lowest. I could not, my leg would not engage. So eventually I got to the 20, and this is about 16, and then where I've been getting to is about 14 and a half. So a little lower. 14 might have been my best day, but all right. Stop it, Ken. It's that mental focus of turning on the muscles on one leg. It's balance, it's strength, it's the whole bit. I can do this, trust me. I'll get a few going here. I have to stop at 8, but I'm definitely not. I think. Oh wow, I'm way down here. This is lower. That's probably a good quarter inch, half inch lower than my usual. That's probably why it got so hard. I'll blame that. It is a difference, trust me. Every half inch, quarter inch, it's huge, huge. Just like the mistake those women at the store said on Pretty Woman. I always remember her saying that. You made a big mistake, huge mistake, when they threw her out because she was going to spend boat tons of money at their store, I guess. Whew. Did 8. And I've done 14 to 15, but I feel like I'm going lower than usual. Of course, 14 to 15 might have been at a higher position. Of course, I just said that, right? So it's differently. This angle makes my abs look a little more absy than they are. Let's see. You get enough shadow and lighting perspective, anybody's abs can look good, right? Oops, I didn't change my timer on this. Shoot. Well, guess we'll just have to time it the old-fashioned way. Gotta do 3 of these. 3 to 8. It's been what, a minute? It's supposed to be 3-minute breaks. 3-minute breaks or 2-minute? Maybe I'll have 2-minute breaks on this one. It's 3. Let's just go, man. It's getting late. I wish there was a way to put chalk on my tush, go down and have it mark where it makes contact with the bench so I could see how low I'm actually at. And then put a piece of tape to have it so I know where I'm going each time. You know what? I'd like to hold a weight. It doesn't even have to be all that heavy. The point is, it helps me to keep my hands together. You know, I'm not doing this bit. Holding them right on each other doesn't seem to work very well for me. Dude, where am I? I'm way down here. It could be because I'm falling and sliding down at a lower level. Okay, let's go. Focus, Ken. So it's always my left cheek that hits, even if I change feet, obviously, because that's lower. And if my right cheek hit, I'd be falling on my head over there, because I'd have to be sitting at a sideways angle. Alright. Went to 10 that time. It does get easier after those first few when you activate the muscle group. Really? Huh. All right. One more set. Oh, suck. I didn't change the timer. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna go 140 again. I'm gonna say I did 10 again. I'm gonna fix the timer. Oops. 90. And I'll just let that timer run out. And then I'll go try and do 10 again. There's only 15 seconds that first time. And then I got to do step ups. Which one do I do with step ups? Oh, that's too high, so it must be this one. Just prepping. Okay. See, I think I went down to where I started and got to 10, so once you get the muscles activated, that's when they start getting the strongest. And then they get tired and they get weak again. But I feel like I was going down extra low on that one too. Alright, so I did the 10 on that. Let's go to the next. Now we're doing step ups, only have to do 2 sets. And then we do switch lunges, and that's the end. Switch lunge, so I only have 3 sets left. 2 step ups, and then switch lunges. And we do max reps of that. What time is it? 9:04. Man, I take too long on these workouts, I tell you. I don't know. When I finally get a job again, if I'm going to be able to do my workouts, not these ones, unless I get more disciplined about my starting times, and I gotta work on that, man. So bad. Plus I gotta do my coding, and I have to go outside and hopefully work on the deck. I'm hoping it's gonna dry. What time is it? It's upper 60s now. Okay, let's go. Same thing. I think I'm gonna use this little 5-pound weight. It just helps me to, like I said, keep my focus on. What does it say I'm supposed to do? 8 to 15? Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Well, of course, doing pistol squats first does burn you out a little bit. I'll go 12. If I can do 15 on the last, I will. On the second, I guess there's only 2 sets. Let's do 12 for the first one now. Besides, I don't think I gave myself a full 3 minutes from that. And then I started on my right leg, which is where I ended with that one. My left leg's getting more of a rest. Whew. 140? Sure. 140. 12. All right, one more set of those, and then it's jump squats. We're all done. Get my full rest in, 90 seconds according to that, and then by the time I start, it'll be close to 2 minutes. So, hey, if you know anyone looking for a software engineer, C Sharp, SQL Server, learning React and Azure. I mean, I've got some of that stuff under my belt, starting to learn it, get better at it. Blazor, even React, Node.js, no, sorry, Next.js, which is, kind of similar. Hey, have a Miami. I'm available. Now, granted, it would have to be a remote position if you're not like in Western Washington, but I'm okay with that. But hey, gotta find work soon. Getting a little precarious, so any help would be appreciated. So, like they say, it's who you know, not what you know, because I don't even think anybody's seeing my 100+ resumes I've sent out. Maybe they are. Maybe they're going, dude, this guy is not even close. I don't know. Let's do this leg first. $16. Wanted to beat the max. It's only 2 sets, right? So my jump squats are probably gonna. This will keep my jump squats from being too high. I can do too many of those as it is. Plus, my Achilles on the left leg has really been bugging me, and I don't want to do too many of those anyway. $16. Done with those. Okay. Now we go to jump squats. Oh no, it's not right. It's supposed to be switch lunge. Do I have switch lunge on here? Huh. I don't have it on here. Sweating. Those leg ones will really get you sweating. Body weight, reverse side, walking reverse. Dumbbell decline. Side lunge. Really? I don't have a... There's no switch lunge on here? Bicep. Barbell reverse. Walking lunge. Side lunge. Split bodyweight reverse. Dumbbell, walking, barbell. No, there's not even a switch lunge on here. Alternating side squat. Lunge, side lunge squat. Courtesy. Dumbbell lunge. Speed lunge. Switch jump lunge. Okay, we'll call it that. I think that's the one I want. All right, one set. Max reps, one set. It's been close to 3 minutes, right? I mean, it was 90 seconds on that. I only get 2, so time's about up anyway. Oh yeah, my feeling that one. How bad is my camera over there? That's pretty bad. All right. Ten. 15. 20. 25, close enough. I'm done. I'm burned, man. I am burned. Burned. Okay, my buttons aren't working. Can't get out of this app. It says, nope, you can't leave. How can only my buttons work? Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Okay. 70 minutes. Felt longer. But we'll take it. So, alrighty. Oh yeah, my legs are feeling it. So that's it for today. That's CaliMove. Week whatever. Week 6, day 2. That was quite the workout. That was a good one. I'm still not where I need to be. My handstands are not great, as in they're not existing. But hey, keep working. Got to get over the fear of falling backwards, the fear of being upside down, whatever the heck it is. Keep working. Get my balance. Get confidence in my ability to hold myself. That'll be the trick. I think it'd almost be better if I had a person helping me, because then I can go up into the full position knowing that they'll catch my legs, and then I can work with them to help get used to coming down, being upside down, understanding my leg strength, my arm strength for balance. Just doing it on my own, there's no safety net, and I need to get past the need for a safety net. But I need to have a safety net first, I think, for me to mentally get over it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get my wife to help me one of these times. Anyway, that's it. Check out the X case and the Mage cage. Any sales right now would be really great for me, as funds are really not great as we're, as things get tighter and tighter with my being out of work. But anyway, so go check out AM Games Direct if you're into miniatures. amgamesdirect.com. If you want to be part of my Kickstarter when it finally launches, we're looking for 800 followers on Facebook, Active Minds with an S Games, Active Minds Games, on Facebook. Follow us there. Once we hit 800, that's when we will announce the start date for the Kickstarter. We don't have a start date yet because we haven't hit that. We're in the 400s yet. It's been kind of slow going. We zipped right up to 400 something, and then it just kind of, we've been kind of inching our way up. So hey, if you're interested in miniatures, you like putting your Warhammer, your D&D figures into a display case that you can take with you places at any size. You can take a small case, you can take a big case. They all connect together. They make into the size case you want. They have mounting holes in the back. You put them on the wall. Check them out under on YouTube and Instagram. Again, both of them under Active Minds Games, Minds with an S. And see what they're all about. They do a lot of stuff. The Kickstarter is going to be even better because not only are we going to make more of the X cases to go with our Mage cages that we currently have in stock, but we're going to make some more white ones because we're out of white X cases as well. We're going to make more clear ones. They're going to be harder material. We're changing it to a polycarbonate, which is going to be a way better material. They're going to be even more durable than they were before. More clear. The clear cases just have a shinier look with the polycarbonate. A more transparent look, if you can be more transparent. And we're making a big unit. Oh, it's going to be awesome. The big unit. Once the Kickstarter funds, we will start production on a new mold that's going to make a case that's literally 2x2 in size compared to the original X case, and it'll still connect to the other X cases and Mage cages. So they're going to be designed to have similar hooks. They're going to snap together. You can take a stack of big units. You could take like one big unit case and several small unit cases, or 2 or 3 and 2 or 3, 6, whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We're going to do some inserts, some shelves and drawers that go inside so you can configure them and carry your dice tokens and your maybe even some of your little play pieces, whatever you need to. You can set up displays in the bigger cases for your small minis. Like if you want to have a tiered display where your minis kind of go up, you have the shelving that'll let you do that. You can do a half display of minis, of small ones, and half big ones. Just whatever you want, man. It's going to be sky's the limit. So check it out. Follow us on Facebook if you like that stuff. Until next time, stay fit, stay healthy. Goodbye.